in 2022, you signed with the Denver Nuggets,
Mm-hmm.
and you started to play with Nikola, the Joker, the big man. I want to know what it was like meeting him for the first time.
Well, when I met him, Jeff Green was telling me, he was like, hey, man, like, he's super cool, he's awesome, but he don't really talk that much. And I'm like, fuck that, he talking to me.
Okay.
Like, that's my personality. Like, we gonna have a conversation. I'm like, you speak English, right?
Yeah, right.
Cool, we can rock and roll. And even if you don't, we gonna figure some shit out. And Nikola is one of the most funniest, underrated guys you've ever met. And sometimes he's not even trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But he's super down to earth, family guy, and basketball is just something that he's really, really fucking good at. You know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of like a guy who is super present in life. And it's like, hey, you know what? I love basketball, but basketball isn't me. It's not like what's gonna define me in my life. I'm not gonna let basketball ruin me having a great time at home with my daughter, with my wife, with my friends, with my family. And I think that that's awesome. And Nikola is very funny because sometimes when he wants to avoid shit, like he acts like he doesn't speak English, which is funny.
Like,
Wow,
It's like, oh, Nikola again. Brother, I don't, sorry. You know, I'm like, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about. But it's just funny. He's one of the greatest teammates I've ever had, and he's a great guy. He's super selfless, and he's obviously a monster. So it's cool.
Who came up with the handshake that you guys do before every game?
You know what's crazy? I saw him in Boban doing some kind of like triple kiss thing, and I'm like, okay, cool. I seen that in
It's a big man thing.
Europe before. Like, look, I seen the 2, but never the 3. So I'm like, yo, what's the? Why you do 3 kisses with Bobby? And he's like, brother, it's Serbian thing, and I'm like, oh, he said, well, you're Black Serbian. I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So one day we won, and he came up to me, and I'm like, oh shit. This is the day.
Is the day.
You know, like he's turning. I'm like, oh, this is it. I'm like, I can't fuck it up. Because if not, he's going to be like, you're not Black Serbian. So like I dapped him up and then we did it. And he was like, good job. And then, after that, it was just kind of like a thing, you know, and then that was it. So I guess they call me Jordanovich now. So that's I'm rolling with it.
That's good. We all see the videos after you guys win. Jokic just goes right back to like farming and watching horses. And Aaron Gordon went over there. And before I do continue, I'd like to just take a moment and say that I'm praying for the Gordon family. Some of my best memories was going down to UCLA with Drew, Malcolm Lee, Jeremy, and just playing. But Aaron went over there with them, and I was just curious if you had an open invitation to go with them to Serbia.
Yeah. I mean, Nikola has invited me to Serbia. We actually went to Europe last summer, me and my family, and there was like this, we were waiting in the airport, and there was a plane out there that said Air Serbia. So I took a picture and sent it to Nikola. I was like, I'm on my way. He said, you lying motherfucker, are you? And I'm like, nah, we going somewhere else, bro. He said, but maybe after that you can come here. And I'm like, nah, bro, we going back to the crib. But this summer I told him that I'm gonna come out. So I gotta be a man of my word. I gotta go visit him. But I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of horse shit and beer.
He's like in the village and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I went to Serbia. What was it last summer? I think last summer I went to Serbia with my wife.
Where were you?
Belgrade,
yeah.
Beautiful place.
I've been to Belgrade and Novi Sad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know Serbia. Yeah. Serbia is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I had a
dope.
grand time.
It's
Serbia.
cool out there.
Yeah.
But he's
more countryside, right?
Sombor, yeah. So I'm gonna go out there and visit him, and I'm like, hey, can we just chill in Belgrade? He's like, no, you come to my hometown. And I'm like, all right, cool, I'll pull up. You hear Nikola in the locker room. I don't know what you heard about me. You know, so it's kind of like, you know, that 50 Cent song. Okay, cool. Like, so it's always something that can connect guys together, and it's like, it's cool. So whatever your background is, music, TV shows, things like that. Like I'm telling Nicole, like, yo, you got to watch Game of Thrones. You got to watch Peaky Blinders. Like, so he's like, are they good? I said, trust me, I'm telling you, these are shows that you want to watch. So now, like, he's sitting in front of me on the plane, and I'm like, is it good? It's like, so it's just like shit like that, kind of like whatever. If we not on the same time difference, we didn't grow up the same way, there are things that can connect us, and I think music and shows.
I think it says more about them of just like how they embrace our culture so quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we do the same if we go there, but I feel like it'll be tougher for us to kind of adapt there more so than when they come over here. Like I feel like they just open arms, like, oh, okay, this is where I'm at. Like this is a part of who I am now.
And Nikola has also like enhanced my Serbian folk music knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
So you
like,
listen to some sets.
Like he'll be like, oh, DJ, download this song. This is a good song. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not listening to that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And he'll play. I'm like, all right, cool. This is kind of like a nice little, like, you know, I got a couple beers in me or some tequila. Like, I'm dancing to this, you know?
Have you had rakia?
I got Rocky at the house.
Yeah.
With like a little pair in
Black
it.
Serbian now.
Yeah, I'm Black Serbian. Yeah. Bro, Jordanovich, for sure. Like, I've had Rocky before.
Georgievich.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, and I got a bottle at the house right now with like a little, I don't know how they do it, but it's like, it's a pair in mine. And you have a lot of that and it's good.
Get you right.
It's good stuff.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Rakia is really good. Like,
yeah.
We shout out Serbia, man. If anybody ain't had rakia, you gotta have rakia.
He had a blast.
You gotta say it like that.
We were
rakia.
FaceTiming him, and he was just raving.
I was
about
FaceTiming
how
every night.
Bro, Serbia is dope. It's awesome. And then like we got Serbia in Denver, so it's like it's dope. Like Nikola turned the music on, like a rakia for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Him and another one of my teammates, Vlako Chanchar, who is from Slovenia. Got me some rakia, and it's good stuff.
Last question, just because I'm curious. When I look at him, in your eyes, is he arguably one of the most talented basketball players that you've ever seen? Because
1,000%.
With all of his personality, it's kind of like, I'm not saying he doesn't work out. He had to have worked on his game.
Yeah.
But it just looks like he's just out there just
he's
having fun.
Yeah,
just naturally gifted at playing basketball.
Nikola's at his own pace, man. Like, and that's the thing about great players. Like, you're not gonna rush P into a shot. He like, nah, I got the ball. I'm in control. I know what I'm doing. I prepare for this shit. Like, I'm gonna get where I want to get to. And that's the same with all of these Hall of Fame players and these guys who are able to do great things in our league. It's like, and Nikola's no different. He's just 7 feet tall and can pass and shoot and do all these other things like a guard. And it's like, it's amazing to see, bro. It's like, but it's also like, you take it for granted because you see him in practice every day. Or it's like, oh, hey guys, like, this guy played great. This guy played great. Nikola, you played great. 35, 17, and 15. And it's like, all right, well, if Nikola don't get a 30-point triple-double, it's like, whatever. But like, when you think about it, that's rare. It's almost like when Russ was averaging 30, 10 plus and 10 plus, and people were like,
"What it was normal?"
Like it's normal for those guys. So it's insane.
Prize Picks is America's #1 fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. Get in on the daily action with your friends and become a part of the Prize Picks community today. With Prize Picks, you can turn $10 into $1,000 in a single game watching your favorite sports this summer. You can make a Prize Picks lineup in as little as 60 seconds. You just need to pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you're locked in. So download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. I repeat, download the app today and use code PODCASTP for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy.